This footage was captured in South Africa. A man named Malcolm was wearing a camera while cycling alone on a trail. As he got closer to the end of the trail, he would get stopped by a man who had been hiding in the nearby bushes. After seeing that the man was armed, he would try to maintain as much calmness, in order to avoid scaring him. Within a few seconds, 2 more men would appear and start to conduct a full search. Malcolm would end up losing his car keys, bike and sunglasses. At one point, the man looked straight at his camera. They didn't steal it since they were unaware of what it was. The video captured by the camera would later be used as proof, resulting in the arrest of the 3 men. This footage was captured in July of 2016. 4 men can be seen in the video following a set of train tracks located close to Los Angeles. Tracks would eventually lead to a tunnel, even though the group continued to follow them. Around halfway through the tunnel, a distant sound of train can be heard. This forced the guys to sprint desperately to the exit.
Hey, train! Turn off your lights! Run! Oh!
A lot of people would say that there was space in the tunnel to just lean back against the wall to avoid the train. However, unless you have anything to hold on to, it is not recommended to do this, as it is actually possible to get dragged into the train when it passes, which would make the situation even more unsettling. A man in Florida would get a notification on his phone while at work saying that his doorbell had been rung. This is what he saw when he looked at the live feed. Disturbingly, a man standing at the front door is holding what appears to be a handgun in full view of the camera and wearing a hat, sunglasses, and bandana. The man would be asked to leave a message for the homeowner by the doorbell's audio system, and when he does, he says he lost his dog and requests to search the owner's backyard for it.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Hey, just wondering if you guys saw Lost Puppy. He's a pit bull. Blue nose. I believe he came in your yard, but I don't want to look without your permission.
Hey, you at the wrong house, dog.
Alright.
He immediately left after homeowner came to the speaker and confronted the man. The police claimed they had received other reports with the same description of the man and the exact same story, showing that this wasn't the only house he had done this to. He was probably trying to get the homeowners to open the door so he could threaten them with his gun and from there do who knows what. The man probably didn't realize that the doorbell camera could see his gun from where he was standing. That explains why he was carrying the gun open by his side. Due to everything he was wearing, covering his face, officers were unable to identify the man. Therefore, the man is yet to be caught. A home invasion in Wichita, Kansas, was caught on home security camera footage. It was 2:30 in the morning on May 8, 2020. Anaya Robinson, a 15-year-old, is seen sleeping on the couch in the living room while the television is on. Then a man comes from behind. When the man sees that someone is sleeping on the couch, he doesn't react. He remains inside and simply stands there watching her. This continued for a while before Anaya finally woke up. She noticed the man directly above her when she opened her eyes. She screamed for her mother when she saw him. The man then ran away from the house. Anaya's mother would instantly call the police. However, by the time they arrived, the intruder had already left. Surprisingly, the man didn't steal anything. The family looked everywhere, but nothing was missing. This raised questions about the man's intentions in this situation. It is unclear what he was attempting to accomplish that night. The only available evidence of the incident is this video. As a result, police were unable to determine how the man entered into the home. Moreover, they were unable to find his identity. This man hasn't been identified as of yet. In this footage, an intruder is seen walking around a house in search of valuables. The man had just smashed a window to enter the house. The owner's child and their babysitter were out running errands while this was happening. But when they came back, unknown to them, the intruder was on the home's upper floor. The child is seen moving around the kitchen. However, the babysitter can be seen frantically taking the child and sprinting outside to the neighbor's house when she heard footsteps upstairs. Few seconds later, the intruder fled and was never found. A couple in San Bernardino, California, would record this activity on a home security camera installed in their bedroom in April 2022. In the footage, a man who had just broken into the house can be seen. He covers his face with some kind of cloth and moves around the bedroom, while the couple was sleeping next to him. He silently looks through a few of their things. But sometimes, he also just simply stare at the couple while they sleep there. He would later be found by another camera in the main room. He would walk right past the son of the parents and his night nurse, who were also sleeping. After that, he opens the front door and walks outside. But after a short while, he's seen returning on the doorbell camera. However, the night nurse had woken by this time and had seen him approaching the door. Then he would just tell her to lock the door since leaving it open wasn't safe. She follows his instruction, not knowing that he had just broken into the house moments earlier.
Okay, thanks.
The man had entered the house through a window that had been slightly opened. It was open to allow the medical equipment used to support the couple's son's breathing to remain cool. The couple would discover their wedding bands and some money missing in the morning. When they checked their security cameras, they saw this footage. Police had already located the man using DNA evidence. He is currently under investigation for committing many more similar crimes on other houses without security cameras. If you are liking the video, like and subscribe for more videos like this. This video was captured in New Jersey. A mother and her two daughters were at home by themselves at night. They lived in a two-story house. They were all upstairs together. The mother would start to hear weird sounds coming from downstairs at that time. Nobody was supposed to be downstairs. So, a little worried, the mother would check the house security cameras on her phone. This is what she saw. A man she had never seen before was clearly visible walking about the first floor. She would hide herself and her two girls in an upstairs bathroom as soon as she noticed this. She would then make a call to police. She and her two daughters would basically just sit there and watch this man through the security cameras, hoping he wouldn't come upstairs, while waiting for the cops to arrive. Fortunately, the man did not go upstairs. In fact, the man had left by the time the cops had shown up. However, his intentions were clear. He took a number of valuables with him. Even the homeowner's purse can be seen being carried by him in the footage. But there's no way to know what he would have done if he had gone upstairs and found the homeowners. If this had occurred, things might have quickly gotten far worse. Police are uncertain as to whether the man was armed and ultimately would not be able to identify him.